Thank you, Loony. Oh my God, look at all the beautiful people in here. Oh my God. Thank you so much. We've just busted our asses, and I've done some pretty incredibly dirty things to get all of you here. And I'm proud of it, honestly. Oh, but no, can I put my drink on your table? Is that okay? Thank you. I love your hair. Oh my gosh. So, I thought I'd have 2 hands free to do the big reveal, but I don't. So here we go. Boom! I can't believe it. Sold out show. Gosh. And my jaw doesn't even hurt. Oh. A friend of mine was like, so, why are they, and no offense, because you know I love you, we're girlfriends, okay, but why are they doing an all-women show with, well, a tranny? I'm not trying to be mean, but why is that happening? I'm like, well, you know, I mean, you've never thought of me as a man, especially not when I was one, so. My parents didn't either. I think it really tipped them off, and they were like, so what are you doing for Christmas? I was like, well, I'm 11, so I feel like a boob job. I just want shirts to fit better. That's the real reason. I'm not an alcoholic, I'm just incredibly excited. I'm actually a pothead, so. And like most potheads, I am broke. So, I dress like this, you know, there's so many girls over there like, she's dressing like a hooker. Yes, and if you think I am, please see me after the show. There's a whole parking lot out there waiting to be explored. And I stretched before I got here, so. This dress sits down the front, because, well, you know. Oh, a little bit about it. Not recently deceased, it's been like 12 years, but she passed away from breast cancer. I'm sure all of us are really concerned about our breasts, especially those of us who don't have any. But she wore this dress, and she was super encouraging. Always wanted me to be the lady that she saw in me. And all of you here tonight are just making such a big dream for me come true. Just give me one more round of applause. Thank you for all the tens of dollars. Oh my God. What have I got, another hour or so? Oh, no, I didn't like being a boy. The clothes weren't fun, the shoes weren't cute, the underwear were not sexy to me. And why? Because I mean, a girly penis doesn't look good in boxers. And why is it girly? Because it's pink and purple. And frilly hands. Oh. Anywho, now, you know, some people get really upset about it, but I've never gotten a beer bottle thrown at me ever on stage, which is crazy, a tranny in Arkansas, and I haven't been assaulted yet. I was like, no, wait, stop! I'll blow you! Oh, you're the mailman. No, yeah, I was expecting that. Okay, cool. No, people don't mess with me. I think it's because they know that I have hand grenades in my purse. Like every smart woman. But no, I've always been super attracted to men. I just can't get into women. It feels very lesbianic. Like, I know that I have a penis and it's supposed to go in there, but I really don't want another little me out there telling me what an idiot I am. That's not cool, Mom or Dad. I don't know. Mad, Dom. I don't know, that sounds dirty. Oh my God. I just got arrested, that's what happened. Oh, but no. Do we have any single ladies in here tonight? All right. Not that many. Cool girls. Your turn's coming up, trust me. I didn't think there was men out there for me. Shit, I had to get on Craigslist. But I found one. I sure did. Now, come on, real quick. A gorgeous 20-year-old thing. I'm 32, so I feel a little dirty and proud. It's like, yeah, I'm totally 24. Yep, and there's bacon and video games in here too. You should come here. And free Wi-Fi. That's all kids want today. And he was a kid just a short while ago. And I'm learning some things. I'm having to teach him some things. You know, I'm having to teach him how to do the sex thing properly. You know, he doesn't understand what easy means. So it's had to get serious. I'm going to be like, red light, yellow light, yellow light, green light, yellow light, red light, red light. Okay, you know what? Ticket. You're pulled over. Disengage your thrusters. You are in trouble. All right, I'm going to let you off with a warning this time. But if you come up in court for this again, the judge is going to go really hard on you. Okay? Super hard. But you don't want to know why. Now, people assume I'm a slut. Can't imagine why. Just like the look and the income. I have so many credit cards without my name on them. I wouldn't be wearing a vintage dress. Oh my God. No, I started doing comedy because a friend of mine was like, you know, you should just be a comedian. You're so funny all the time in person. You should just get on stage and try it. And I've done everything on stage. I once stripped for lesbians. That was fun. I was like, and you want me to, but I have no.
Right here in the front.
Okay. But I mean, if lesbians were like, yeah, you're totally a chick, I'm like, oh, okay. You would know. All the experts. I won't say I don't have vagina envy. I do. It is real. Yeah. Because I get tired of dealing with shit sometimes. It's really irritating. Vaginas, you don't have to worry about that until birth, do you? But my girlfriends make me thankful. They're just like, oh man, I can't even afford weed and tampons this month. Oh. Guess I'm buying a lot of extra toilet paper because I'm not giving up the weed. I'm like, I'll help you. I'll totally buy tampons. And then, I mean, nobody's going to search a tranny trying to crotch walk some tampons out of that. No, I'm fine. Have a good day. See that on people at Walmart.com. I used to work there, so I'm probably all over the damn place. I've even heard people out there going, that's the one I told you about. It's just starting to feel like a celebrity thing. I'm like, it is me. Yeah, oh no, thank you. No, don't come any closer. I was once in JCPenney shopping. I wanted to find something cute for an interview, and this lady just kept looking at me. And then she'd go back to shopping. And then she'd try to find me again and look around, and she was like, and she decided she was going to come over there and tell me, excuse me, you know you're a boy, right? I was like, is that what that is? Shit. You really misinformed me. I thought it was just an extroverted cervix. I was like, I was straining really hard thinking about the toilet one day. It was an Audi suddenly. Maybe it's when I was rear-ended at one time. And I was like, oh my, no, thank you, ma'am. No, you actually solved a lot of things. Oh my God, you mean this whole time I could have saved that small fortune I spent on tampons? And they barely even fit right. I had to get a running start. I'm a host, I'm not supposed to lose my composure, but I feel like, I mean, how much composure can I really have with my dick tucked between my legs? Let alone say it out loud. Oh, I'm pretty sure there's a Christian in here somewhere that's just wishing I'm going to burn in hell. According to my mom, I run the joint, so it's fine. Book you a seat. Right next to me. Oh my God, how much time do I have? 20 minutes? Yes. Oh my God. Anyway, thank you all so much for having been here, for spending your $10, for coming all this way, during the traffic. I was out in it. I know it's irritating, especially when you have to turn your lights on. But I just want to say thank you so much for helping one incredibly beautiful tranny's dreams come true tonight. And let me just go ahead and shut the hell up And bring on our next comedian. Ladies and gentlemen, she was an instant favorite of mine. She was an instant bestie of mine. And she has kicked butt since she started doing comedy, like a couple of months ago. It's amazing. She just walked right up there. And if I had her body, I would too. Let's give it up for Hannah Malmstrom, everybody.
Now I'm just gonna do 10 minutes of dancing. Turn that shit back on. Hi! There's so many of you. I feel like I'm in an anthill and I'm your queen and I'm just like, ugh. Hey, nice laugh. Keep doing that. I'm wasting all of my stage time right now because I'm just in awe. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for supporting local comedy. If Chad okays it, I'm gonna fuck Jay after this. Or he can fuck me. I mean, if you close your eyes, it's kind of the same. So, what I like to do is nanny, which is funny because people trust me to watch their kids, and kids are hilarious. I was babysitting this little boy, and I go, you know that, like, Miss Hannah doesn't have one of those. And he goes, I'm sorry. And it's also really hard for me to talk about being a tranny, because I'm not one. And if you guys are into it, I'd really like to talk about my dick. The one I keep at my bedside table. This is my favorite story. So I hope you like it. So I was masturbating in my dorm room one day, as you do. Just, my parents are here. And my roommate walks in and she goes, what's wrong, Hannah? And I was like, I just can't get off. And she's like, what are you gonna do about it? I was like, I'm going to Cupid's. So I got in my car and I walk in with my big old tote bag and she goes, that sack's too big. You're gonna have to put it behind the counter. And I was like, this is the intro to a bad porno. And speaking of my parents, you know, my dad, he's a Republican. My mom, she's a Republican. And they always thought they'd have Republican children, right? But I get free housing, free food. They pay for me to go to the doctor's office. So I guess I'm a baby Democrat. My dad wrote that joke, you guys. He was like, I'll pay you $5 to say it on stage. And I need $5. Okay, back to Cupid's. So, that's when I realized that I know the lady behind the counter because I go to church with her. And before I can even tell her why I'm there, she just goes. So I walk through this like beaded door and I'm just in like Dick Wonderland. There's big ones, little ones, short ones, fat ones, skinny ones. Textures I didn't know existed, but now I know and I'll never go back. And I'm just sitting there staring for like 20 minutes. And she comes in and she goes, can I help you find anything? And I'm like, I just want it to look like a white guy's dick. So she hands me the smallest one. And I was like, perfect. And most people, you know, they get in their car, they drive home, and then bust that thing out, but not me. I'm not sure there's a law against this, but there should be, because I'm going down Dave Ward like,
I know.
And all of a sudden, this song pops in my head, and I'm like, oh, new world, new Get it? Point of view? I was just letting the slow people catch on. There's a lot of blondes in here tonight. But they're really hot and easy. This girl right here, just dinner. That's it. You want to go to dinner? When? Like, can I get my phone out and schedule this with you? Okay. So, I get back to my dorm room, right? And my roommate goes, "Did you get it?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Can I see it?" And I was like, "Oh, the crime scene has been tainted." Because when you got a new dildo, like, take that thing to the office. Show it to your mom. Bring it to work. Whatever you want to do. Just wiggle it around. Just like, "Guys, look what I got." It's kind of like when you get a rescue dog from the pound and you post it on Facebook. Don't post your dildos on Facebook. Talking to you, I saw your news feed the other day. It was disturbing. But I'm into rabbits too. For sure. So, after that, I was talking to my roommate, and I was like, "Hey, get out." She goes, "What?" I was like, "You need another shower." And I basically like locked her out of our dorm room, and I just spent the rest of the day getting to know myself. Right? Have you ever done that? I felt like an Olympic athlete of masturbation. By the way, my dad is here. And the weirdest thing about moving back in with your parents is when you move back in with them and you're right under their bedroom, so you can hear them fucking. And that's why I have a white noise machine. Because anything is better than the sound of silence and... Right? Yeah. I mean, what would you do if your dad was here and you were talking about your dildo? I'm about to throw up and shit myself. Like, it's gonna look like a 2-lane street. That's gross, Hannah. So I got some more stuff to talk about, probably. Like when your dildo dies. Sometimes you can replace the batteries. Sometimes it's just done for. Like what was I doing to myself that was so intense that I broke it? The packaging said it was waterproof. You have a plug-in? We need to talk. Okay, so I was living with these two girls, and one night we were talking about DJ Diddles, and my roommate goes, "Do you want to know what I masturbate with?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "I have this back massager from Pier 1. Oh my God, Potty Mouth, shut up. Her literal stage name is Potty Mouth. If you guys haven't heard of Catherine Toller, you're fucking lucky. But she goes, "Yeah, I use this back massager," and she showed it to us. I was like, "You are a dirty hoe. I love you." But the next day, I get home from a long day of work, and I go in my room, and it's on my bed, and it's plugged into the wall, and that's when I realized, yeah, look at your face. Yeah, this is my fucking life. And she had chlamydia. Oh! I made her pay to dry clean my comforter because I'm a boss. And then I kicked her out. Oh! But yeah, okay, but the thing is, when your dildo dies, like, how do you dispose of something like that? Because all I keep thinking is, like, the ghost of dildos past is going to be found by some homeless man looking for treasure. Whoa. And I used to keep it in this like purple Crown Royal bag because I felt super fancy. mean, if any of you guys like my comedy tonight, you're really dumb. Thank you so much. I'm Hannah Malmstrom. Catch me outside.
So, who wants to do something fun with me in the parking lot and go to Pier 1 afterwards? I feel like I'm gonna need one of those. And my back hurts often too. After a hard night's work behind a Wendy's dumpster. But hey, they give you free fries. If you swallow it, Oh, I just forgot everything funny I said because I was a little bit grossed out. Oh my gosh. So, keep in mind tonight, everybody, you're going to have to use your minds and your little fingers to write down what you think about us on your little comic comment cards. That was too many C words. I'll throw in one more in there, but I don't have anybody to throw it at. Is Hannah still nearby? I was going to say she's cute. Anyway, yeah, no. So anyway, our next comedian is somebody I've recently met, and I love her already. She's precious. She's adorable. Everybody, let's give it up for Ashley Eiler.
On a Sunday night. I feel like some of our asses probably should be in church. Oh well. I'm just going to go out on a limb here and guess that I'm probably not the only black sheep in the house. Anybody else a complete and utter disappointment to your family? A few of us completely embarrassing our parents. Hannah! No, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. We're in good company. There's a whole flock of us. But actually, my entire family is kind of black sheepish. You know, like down to my parents a little bit, even. And when that's the case, I have to say, like, your whole life is really fucked up, and everyone around you knows it, but you. And as a result, you're frequently privy to conversations that you shouldn't be present for, and you definitely watch television and movies you shouldn't see at certain ages. And like, for instance, I was the only 10-year-old in my playground who knew what was actually wrong with Patrick Swayze's dance partner, Penny. Yep, shocked a few friends that day. Back alley abortions are no joke, I exclaimed as I slid down the slide. On the fucking playground. I remember the first time I had a really strong sense memory. You guys ever have this happen to you where like you smell something and you're like, oh, Grandma's banana bread, oh my God. Well, that happened to me at a concert one time. I was sitting there with my family. Really strangely enough, it was Elton John and Billy Joel face to face. So we're sitting there and I notice the smell that starts to kind of waft through the air, sort of towards me, and it catches my nose and I'm like, ooh, what is that? I definitely remember that from somewhere. Wonder what that smell is. And I've got to say at the same time, it was kind of unpleasant, but actually very pleasant. And so I lean over to my mom who's sitting next to me and I'm like, Mom, what is that smell? And she takes a minute and gives the air a little sniff and then gets all wide-eyed and looks at me. Ashley, someone is smoking marijuana. Yeah, Mom. Someone is smoking marijuana. I'm a smart kid. I can put two and two together, and you're fucking smoking pot. Dad's smoking pot. Everyone's smoking pot but me. apparently. It's fine, it was the 80s. At least we couldn't afford cocaine. My childhood probably would have been really fucked up then, right? So I also thought that everybody's dad had a bookie. Apparently that's not a real thing. I just got into conversations with kids about, March Madness. Well, oh, well, there's no off-the-track betting here in Little Rock, here in Hot Springs in Little Rock. Well, where does your dad place his bets? Wait, he just does some bullshit office pool? What kind of odds is he getting on those fucking squares? Oh, no, I know a guy. I'm gonna hook you up, don't you worry. You just don't want to be the 12-year-old that goes to their daddy and asks him for his bookie's phone number. It's pretty awkward. Probably the most embarrassing thing that happened when I was growing up, though, I was about 6 years old. I went to my first sleepover. Anybody remember their first sleepover? It's kind of, none of you had friends. Bless your hearts. I'm so sorry. But anyway, I got invited to one. I went over to this girl's house. Her name was... Ooh. I do not know, because I do not remember, because after this I was not invited back. It was the 80s, we were doing some very gender-specific shit, like playing with Barbie dolls or some crap like that, and it gets to be bedtime, and I remember when we were getting ready, I really wanted to pack my own bag, get all my shit together. I was a very independent 6-year-old, and so my mom was like, gave me a list: hairbrush, toothbrush, change of clothes, nightgown. I'm like, yes, done, and done. Pack my shit, get my bag, go to the house. Bedtime comes along, and I put on my favorite t-shirt to sleep in. That I had chosen specifically for this event, because it was a great t-shirt. And her mom comes in to tuck us in, and she gives me kind of a weird look, and I think to myself, Jesus, bedtime's kind of weird at this house, but whatevs. Next morning, my mom's unpacking my stuff and doing laundry, and I hear what I can only describe as like a pearl clutching gasp from the other room. And then I get, Ashley Kate, which is never good. So I kind of go wandering in to find out what I've done this time. And she's got my t-shirt in her hand. Now, I'm like, what the hell's wrong with this? Well, there was something very wrong with this. This t-shirt was my favorite t-shirt for a lot of reasons, most of which were the awesome cartoon chicken on the front. It was powder blue, and there was this lovely buxom chicken. She was like the Wonder Woman version of a chicken. Corset, tits up to her chin, lipstick, fake eyelashes. Bitch even had a lasso. And I love this shirt, and everyone thought this shirt was fucking hilarious. And we bought it when we were living in Nevada. And it was a gift to my grandmother, which makes it even better. And I was 6, and I'm a smart kid. I could read, but I didn't really understand double entendre yet, and it wasn't really in my lexicon quite yet. So on the shirt it also said, the Chicken Ranch. Where the customer always comes first. Yeah. I wore a novelty t-shirt from a Nevada whorehouse to my first sleepover. Weird that I wasn't invited back. I grew up in the 80s. I was a latchkey kid, which meant we had, we're lucky we made it out alive. Which meant my slightly older sister was my babysitter, and she, myself, and my brother would beat the shit out of each other before my parents got home and hope no one noticed. But it also meant my other babysitter was TV, and I watched a lot of television, and I still do. I love TV. And I gotta say, I think TV can give you some really unrealistic expectations about life. And I don't mean like in a bullshit Disney princess, happily ever after kind of way. I mean like if I see a black SUV driving down the streets of Little Rock at a very high speed, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that you're a government operative trying to break up a terrorist attack, and you only have 24 hours to do it. And say you're taking a nice innocuous trip across the country with your wife in your mid-80s RV. You happen to gas up in my neighborhood. Just gonna go ahead and assume you've got cancer and you're cooking meth in there. I once surveilled a guy in the parking lot of the Toys R Us in North Little Rock. For about an hour and a half, I was waiting to pick up my husband from work, and after I binge watched about 8 hours of Discovery ID true crime documentaries, so I was pretty sure he was making a skin suit. I memorized the make and model of his car. I could have told you his license plate number. I could have given a very good description to any police sketch artist. And I even Googled the factory paint color of his car because he was definitely keeping women in his basement. Until his lovely wife and 2 daughters came out of the toy store where they were shopping, and he jumped out of the car and greeted them with love and hugs and didn't throw anyone in the trunk. I actually realized that I was the creep in the parking lot of the toy store. He gave me kind of a strange look as he pulled away. I think he probably knew my license plate number too. I might as well have been sitting in a van with no windows, or, you know, driving an ice cream truck after dark, wearing a Make America Great Again hat. It's terrifying shit, people. Thank you so much. That's my time. I appreciate it.
Make America great again. I wish I were close enough that Donald Trump could try to trump me. But yeah, you weren't expecting a dick. Neither was I. Especially not a flabby orange one, huh? At least mine's pink and purple, shit. And tight. I work it out. All of my kegels. My emotional vagina is very tight. It is really nice that I don't have to deal with periods and stuff like that, but then I have to come up with really elaborate examples of why I don't want to have sex. I'm like, oh well, I'm full of shit. Is that working? Yeah, there it is. Anywho, I stung myself out with that one. Let's give it up for your next comedian, everybody. She works for 106.7 The Ride. She's fantastic. She's got amazing style. I think we're going to merge closets soon. Everybody, let's give it up for Amber Glaze.
Hey guys! Let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. My hair is green. I know, right? Thank you very much. It is not my natural color. It does make me, however, a magnet for strangers and inappropriate behavior. It does. Whenever I am in public for any length of time, one of 2 things will happen to me. 1, someone will pull my hair. Now here's the thing, I don't necessarily mind if you pull my hair. I kind of like it. I just prefer you know my first name and buy me a drink. It's not too much to ask. High standards. The next thing that happens in public, more often than I'd like to admit, is someone will ask me, and I quote, "Does the carpet match the drapes?" You think I'm kidding. First of all, sir, it's 2017. That is sexual harassment. Secondly, ladies, correct me if I'm wrong here, I'm pretty sure the trend these days is hardwood. Right? But if you must know, because I'm sure you're curious. Does the carpet match the drapes? Yes. It does. I call it the grassy knoll. Once a month, it looks like JFK came to visit. If anybody wants to have a picnic after the show, you can see me. I'll be at the back and to the left. I know. I'm ashamed. So I'm pretty sure if women had a universal, superpower, it would be overthinking. You have no idea how long it took me to come to that conclusion. I'm not sure I got it right, even now. So, there's never been a more appropriately named alcoholic beverage than wine. Ladies, if you've ever been 2 or 3 bottles in with your closest girlfriends, you know exactly what I mean. Because we go from strong, independent women to whiny little bitches. Seriously, me and my 2 girlfriends are sitting there and we're like, oh my God, I've been dating him for 2 years. He's never gonna ask me to marry him. Girl, you couldn't be stuck in an endless marriage like mine. You got it good. Oh, please. I don't want to hear from either of you two, okay? Because at least you're getting laid. It's pathetic, ladies, really. We need to get it together, all right? Because here's the thing. You give the same 3 ladies whiskey, and the entire conversation changes. Okay? These girls are like, shh, I don't need no damn man. I can take care of myself. Girl, you know the only reason I'm with my man is for the sex, honey. Honey, that is what toys are for. Am I right? Am I right? There's high fives all around, you know? What's hilarious, though, is give the same 3 girls tequila, they won't say a damn word. They'll be too busy getting kicked out of the bar. Probably naked. 2016, what a year. What a year. Had its ups and downs, right? It wasn't all bad. I think we'll probably remember 2016 for a lot of things, one of them being the Black Lives Matter movement. Fantastic movement, okay? Thank you, fantastic. Everyone else had to jump on board, right? They can't just give them their movement. We gotta be like, no, all lives matter, blue lives matter, right? Oh, okay, what about mixed lives? That's what I wanna know. Because guys, they've got it bad. Okay, you don't get me yet, but listen. Imagine a baby that is half black, half Cuban. Will it sink or swim? It's a legitimate question. And I have a friend, and she's half Indian, half Native American. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to match your shoes to a dot and a feather? Really, though, I think the babies that have it the worst are those that are born into a half Republican, half Democratic home. It's gotta be rough, right? They'll never know whether they wish to be born or not. Sad. So I'm single, I know you're surprised. Here's the thing, I don't have super high standards because I like to get laid, but I do have some standards, all right? And I'm gonna be really honest with you guys, okay? If you voted for Donald Trump, I can't date you. I can't. Now, if that is you, understand that I respect your right to vote for whomever you want to vote for, okay? Don't come at me after the show all pissed off waving your concealed carry in my face. Okay? Because here's the the deal. You don't want to date me anyway. Because I sleep with brown people. I do, yeah. So I'm already contaminated, okay? I never understood that. Like, why would you date or not date someone based on the color of their skin? That would be like me choosing to only eat one kind of chocolate for the rest of my life. Hell no. This chubby girl gonna eat all the dang chocolate, okay? Dark, white, Swiss, Mexican, all chocolate matters. Yes, that is a cause I can swallow. Speaking of oral sex, Mom, I'm going to apologize for this entire next, 2 minutes, okay? Guys, can I just clear one thing up for you? It is called a blow job for a reason. Amen. It is a job. Thank you. Thank you. It is. It's a job. And a lot of the times it blows. Okay? It does. And listen, calling it something else doesn't make it any better, okay? Great, you call it a Hummer. You just added to my to-do list. I mean, maybe I don't feel like humming for you today, all right? Chances are, if I do, you are not going to like my song choice anyway. Because I'm going to keep it real, okay? So I'm going to be like, work, 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 work. Ladies know what I'm talking about. We all know that is the inspiration for Rihanna's song. No one understands a word she's saying. Okay? And while we're on the subject, ladies, you can thank me after the show for this, okay? Every single woman at some point in her life has been asked by a man, what does it taste like? Guys, first of all, that's weird, okay? That is just weird. But if you must know, it tastes kind of like honey mustard. And ladies, if you don't believe me, have some Chick-fil-A on hand next time. Okay, just be like, oh, I'm sorry, I missed this spot. I'm kind of hungry still. This is why I never perform on Sundays, okay? Because Chick-fil-A is closed. You guys, I'm Amber Glaze. Thank you so much.
Her hair is the color of money. Oh. And we all know what color her vagina is. Guys have asked me some similar questions to Amber. They're just like, okay, yeah, you're a natural blonde. Okay, well, does the curtains match the carpet over there? I'm like, no, it doesn't. It's all hardwood down there. Rich ladder pine. The tinge of blushing pink. That's mostly the Irish and Scottish in me, so that explains the drinking and the bitchy temper. And the Swedish understanding, and then the Native American can't handle my alcohol. Throwing up all over my best friend's living room. But she painted over it, so it's fine. Anyway, oh my gosh, something funny stuff. Oh, let's give a hand for yourselves, being such an amazing audience. Y'all have laughed so much. Laugh at every joke. You're all so fantastic. It's amazing. Be sure to rate the shit out of us on these comedy cards on your thing. You can say whatever you want to. Call me whatever you want. I'll enjoy it. I'll keep them. I'm mine to keep. I'm frame it. Let's give a big hand again to 106.7 The Ride. They pushed so hard for this. Oh my God. They pushed so hard. And of course, let's give it up for the Loony Bin. Oh my God. quoting Jeff Foxworthy, I'm sure we all have a kinship and an uncle who's just as weird looking and irritating as he is. And there went my career. Let's give it up for Rogue Star. That's headed up by Jay Jackson. Because she's so hard, she pours her heart and soul into this. It's amazing what you do. Just put them all, I mean, getting, well, okay, 5 vaginas and 1 penis together to do an amazing show. That's a lot of work. Those 5 vaginas were tough to wrangle, I'm sure. And I've, never been happy to get surrounded by so much pussy. I'm sure other people with penises would say that with way more excitement. It's like, yeah, your boobs are cute. Wish I had them, oh my God. Anyway, let's give it up for your next comedian. She has been seen in theater and screen, which is way more shit than I've done. She just went to Las Vegas and was at the dive bar. Oh my God, she's getting out there, she's doing shit. Let's give it up for Kayla Edmond, everybody.
Calm down. I know you're judging me already, but don't worry, I used to be fat. So I had a chance to develop personality. Jesus Christ, calm down, pretty girls. It's just a joke. You have personalities. Can't suck dick, though. And it's not your fault. No, it's not your fault, pretty girls, because you never had to. You never had to give a guy a reason that he took you home. Dudes, I don't know why the fuck you were laughing. Not a single one of you can eat a pussy. And that's why you have to pay for the dates. That's why you have to pay for the dates, because you're not paying for the food or the sex. You're paying for the performance. Mm-hmm. You're paying for me later the night to go, when I'm just picturing my cat in a bow tie. So this is a really cool thing that we've done, an all-female comedy show that's fucking sold out. Congrats to you. Y'all made this shit happen. But apparently the club got a lot of calls asking if the entire show was going to be man-bashing. And I know I just bashed y'all a little bit, but I promise that's all I do. I will bash ladies later in the night. My comedy bashing is kind of like my sex life. I do it equally to both men and women, but mostly I just do it to myself. But I love when people use the term female comic as a compliment. They'll be like, oh my God, you're a female comic. Oh my God, you can observe shit. But they use it like it's a compliment in and of itself, like we're competing in the Special Olympics of comedy. Like, oh my God, it's so inspiring how you were able to overcome your retarded vagina to tell jokes. So this election was crazy, wasn't it? Yeah. I loved after the election, when all the white liberals on Facebook, myself included, were like, oh! I can't believe my country is still this racist. And all the black people were like, yeah. But no, I know a lot of people aren't very excited about Trump. I'm kind of excited. No, I am. I'm kind of excited to have our first openly closeted president. Girl. Who does he think he is kidding? Ain't no straight man that dedicated to a spray tan. And I don't grab him by the pussy thing. Didn't it sound like he was trying to convince himself? He was like, yeah, you just grab him by the pussy. You grab him by the pussy. You grab him. This is what all straight men talk like, right? Bitch, you don't grab a pussy. You stroke, you caress, you woo. Racism is fucking out of control in this country. It's out of control. I recently realized how fucking out of control it is. And I'm a white woman. I feel qualified to comment on this. Because I don't deal with racism often. But I do deal with it occasionally. I recently had to break up with a guy. Because he was a fucking racist. He was the kind of guy that would make fun of black people's names. He'd be like, LaQuisha. I'm like, bitch, your name is Forrest. That is some straight up white people bullshit. I also, I have a new roommate that I don't think we're gonna get along because she's a fucking racist. Okay. I'm gonna tell you this story, and I apologize that I'm inflicting this story upon you. But just know the face that you're about to make was my face times 10, okay? 45 minutes after moving in, my new roommate said this to me. Yeah, I'm racist against Mexicans, probably for the same reason you're racist against porch monkeys. Okay, first off, I know you think you just got away with saying the N-word. You didn't. Secondly, this may work out great. We may end up being like a 60s buddy cop TV show. Hippie and the Bigot. And I already know what our theme song would be. Hippie and the Bigot trying to fight crime, but just getting in arguments most of the time. Bigot, she just wants to fuck up minorities, and hippie, she just wants to smoke their weed. I already know what her, oh, thank you. Thank you, back row. You're real drunk, aren't you? I'll see you after. I know, I already know what her catchphrase would be, though. It was the black guy. And mine is going to be screaming into my pillow every night as I fall asleep. But no, racism is crazy. But I think I figured it out recently. I really did. I think I figured out how America is justifying racism to itself. I blame the Jews. Oh, I need to spell this out for you. Sorry, okay. Recently I was sick, and I was flipping through channels, and it was just World War II movie after World War II movie after World War II movie, and I realized that 78.4% of our American film lexicon is World War II movies. And that's how we've been justifying racism to ourselves. Like, we did one good thing. We saved the Jews, which is great. But we've just been jerking ourselves off about it ever since then. It's like, hey, America, you know, like, women couldn't have credit cards then. America's just like, but we saved so many Jews. Fair enough, America. Fair enough. But, you know, like, black people couldn't sit at the counter with you then? America's just like, but we saved so many Jews. All right, but, you know that you were fucking interning Japanese people in prison camps at the time, and America's just like, but we saved so many Jews! We saved so many... We saved so many white Jews. I don't want to get us off track, but I like, since we're on the subject, I need your help, sir. I have a question. If an Indian guy uses a Chinese accent as a joke and I can't tell the difference, is he racist or am I? I'm the racist, aren't I? Oh, man. Shit. discovered recently that there is a disease called toxic megacolon. Right? I don't know when we let Stan Lee start naming our diseases. Sounds like a shitty villain. Actually, no, I don't even think that it would be in a regular comic. That sounds like a knockoff porno of like Aquaman. He's Enema Man's villain. It's too much. I've realized recently that I have started my Lindsay Lohan-esque downward spiral. A little too late in life, a little too early in my career. That's a bad combo. It's a bad combo. I realized this when I was on Craigslist looking for a job recently. And I stopped a little too long on one of them. It was a guy offering $50 to massage your feet and suck on your toes. All right? Listen, here's the deal. You're with me. I'm talking to you right now. Everyone else is already judging me, but you're about to feel me. He was offering an extra $20 if your feet were sweaty. I'm not gonna stop for $50. I'll think about it for 70. This has already gotten weird. Let's double down and do some poetry. My ass bush is a jungle. Careful! You'll get lost. For it, I need cream. Fungal. I have 2 cats. You figured that out. I'm telling you redundant information. I'm sorry. I have 2 cats, and people will very often call me a crazy cat lady, which I think is bullshit. Because there are people that I went to high school with, people the same age as me, that have 2 kids, and nobody calls them crazy kid ladies, okay? You know what they call them? Responsible. Bullshit. It is way crazier to have kids at any age than it is to have 2 cats at 25. No, seriously, because like, cats are just better than kids in every way. Like, hats off to you if you have kids. You are doing something I cannot. Because cats, I mean, they'll throw up on the ground, but half the time they'll eat that shit. And that's just manners, okay? Kids, they'll just dribble that shit right down your back, and okay, it's warm for a minute. You know, like, if your cat's an asshole, it's not your fault. If your kid grows up to be an asshole, that shit's on you, right? And I'm pretty sure, like, you know, you can go get a cat the same day that your cat dies. I think it's standard to wait a full week before you go get another kid from the kid pound. And y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up for being with me on that. No, but and you're never gonna get a call at like 1:30 in the morning that's like, hello? Yes, Miss Esmond? This is Little Rock Police Department. Oh my God, what happened? Yes, ma'am. We caught your cat going 120 down the highway with an ounce of catnip in the passenger seat. That's never gonna fucking happen! Because cats don't have opposable thumbs. They can't drive. Saw an advertisement for milk recently. Fucking pissed me off. Who doesn't know about milk? Is there just one person sitting up in the Ozarks like, Cletus! Alright, Cletus! Hook the horses up to the wagon. There's this new compound contraption called milk. Comes from cow titties. That person doesn't exist. We don't need advertisements for milk. You know what we need advertisements for? Turn signals and deodorant. People are smoking. But no, but that's not even why this. That's not even why this advertisement pissed me off. It pissed me off because they were trying to sell milk by telling me that 9 out of 10 Olympians used to drink milk as a kid. Yeah, you're with me. 9 out of 10 people used to drink milk as a kid. Bullshit. You're ignoring the more interesting fact there. That's 1 out of 10 Olympians was raised either vegan or lactose intolerant. But it got me thinking, what other like random statistics about the populace can you use to sell shit? So I looked up some real statistics for you. I'm gonna share them with you. These are my favorites out of like 100. I looked at 100 statistics. I was like, I worked. 6 out of 10 cosmetologists have a remote stuck between their couch cushions at home. By our TV. 8 out of 12 Republicans still think that Mitt Romney's full first name is Mittens. Vote for Trump. 2 out of 3 of the mathematicians that made those statistics cannot reduce fractions. Since we're thinking about crazy statistics and math, I want to take this moment to say, tip your fucking waitstaff. Woo! Yes! You woo, and then you don't tip, bitches. Yo woo don't mean shit. So since we're already in the realm of statistics, I'm going to tell you some facts. Your tip directly correlates to the size of your dick. If you don't tip as a server, if you don't tip, we are going to assume that you are hoarding your money to pay for whores later. Those who don't tip are more likely to fall for Scientology. And those who don't tip are more likely to masturbate to a Tickle Me Elmo. So, tip your fucking waitress. I'm sorry, y'all. No, I am. I know it's all like dark and fucked up and shit. I have a PSA for the gentleman while we're here in the realm of the dark. Gentlemen, you have to stop saying that all women are crazy. Okay? Because all women are not crazy. I am fucking crazy, okay? And I am tired of you giving these bitches credit for the Lex Luthor maniacal bullshit that I come up with. Seriously. If a woman comes after you break up and she slits your tires, that's not crazy. That's angry. Crazy is what I do. Okay, you know the Gorilla Glue with the little spiky spout thing? Just so you know, that fits perfectly into a keyhole of a car. And then you just empty that whole bitch out up into that car door. And it doesn't work anymore. That's crazy! So we're all on board with my crazy? No, it's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, it's not my fault. I have depression. Again, I'm telling you redundant information. You're like, bitch, you got cats, you used to be fat, we know. But it's just like, it's what white 17. You know, it used to be hysteria, then it was the vapors, now it's depression. No, but don't feel bad for me, because it's actually kind of sweet. It's kind of like having a shitty superpower. Like, I've got this mental barrier that nobody can penetrate. Like, nobody has the ability to ruin my day. Nobody can say anything to me any harsher than everything I've been telling myself for the last 20 minutes. So it could be like, you're a bitch. And an alcoholic. Oh, I'm sorry, is that all you think I am? Because I am also an eternal failure, consistently drowning in a sea of trying my best, steeped in millennialism and PC culture. I am a bitter old actress at the age of 25 whose only true connection on this earth is with an 8-pound cat that will someday die. And I can only orgasm to compilation porn because I am so scared of commitment that I can't even commit to a pornographic storyline. And I'm an alcoholic. I see my tribe's in the house. Okay, since my people are here, let me give you all a little advice real quick. If you do realize that you are an alcoholic, do not tell your friends. Don't fess up to that shit. I see you with that third drink, girl. I see it. I respect it. Don't tell them. No, because if you can make an excuse, man. Like, you could just tell them that you're cutting back for your waist. You just want to watch your figure. And then, if you want to go out and partake occasionally, they will cheer you on. They'll be like, yes, girl, no. No, you look amazing. Jaeger, please. No, I'm buying you Jaeger. You look fantastic. Jaeger. But if you admit to being an alcoholic, then you turn into the sick dog of your group of friends. And everywhere you go, it's just like, oh shit. Oh no, Kayla's throwing up in the back seat again. Fuck! Kayla, you put that quesadilla back in the garbage where you found it. No! No! Kayla, you stop humping that guy's leg. No. I'm sorry, she's friendly. She's a rescue. Well, y'all, that's about all I've got for you. But real quick, I just want to say a big, huge fucking thank you to Jay Jackson and Candace. And Candace Rudd put this shit together so we can come out and have a party tonight. Tip your waitstaff. I will have them tell me, and I will corner you at your car. And with that said, Robin Adair.
So our next comic is amazing. She's been doing this for 2 years. I met her in Fayetteville where I got my start. Eddie Izzard wanted her to host for her, or open for her. Oh shit, did that just like violate some trans laws? They just took back my card. It's gone. I never get renewed. Anywho, Eddie Izzard, if you don't know, is a transvestite. Different from a tranny. And people are always like, okay, you're a drag queen. Transvestite. Transsexual. Hermaphrodite. I'm like, no, transgender. There's a lady behind the wheel of this man vehicle I'm driving. I don't think we all know, but maybe we all don't all know. Maybe I should tell you. We all know what would happen if women were given bulldozers. Okay. None of you guys would win, would you? You wouldn't. And I'm doing this for the ladies, because if they could, they would fuck you right back double. They told me. Oh, and our next comedian certainly will. She can. She's strong enough. And she's got great cleavage tonight. Hey, everybody, let's give it up for Desiree Garnier.
way, not so much over here. Definitely this way. No, it's not your fault. You guys are okay. You just sat down next to some really, really pretty people. Like, I do that shit all the time. I have to, like, gauge in the room where I can sit because I don't want to be by people. Like, you gotta be either like me or But I can't be sitting next to people that are too pretty. Oh, man. Y'all make me wish I tried. I was gonna wear high heels tonight. I bought a pair because I love spending money on shoes that I put on for 2 minutes. I'm like, no, fuck it. Not walking in this shit across concrete. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck that. So then I was like, I'll wear leggings tonight, but not just, you know, they have regular leggings that are like super stretchy and easy to pull on. This is supposed to hold stuff in, so like, they fight back as you put them on. Like, you have no fucking idea what it took to squeeze my ass into this shit. I thought I was having a panic attack in the back because my heart was fucking pounding. No, I just had like no circulation from my fucking shoulders down. Oh. So if I pass out, y'all, I'll be fine. Just like losing my shit. It'll be alright, I promise. I'm not having a heart attack yet. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. I quit drinking on New Year's Day. So yeah, you have no idea. So I've pretty much survived all day on a diet of Red Bull and weed. Yeah, it's gonna get fucking weird, you have no idea. Oh, I love these out-of-town gigs because I'm from Bella Vista. And yeah, it's like just fucking old motherfuckers, right? Like old rich people and tweakers. Like, I don't know how they like got in there. I thought I was from or lived in a nice fucking neighborhood. And I went to the gas station late at night to get some cigarettes. And this fucking tweaker McGeeter done was standing inside. And as soon as I walk in, he catches me and he points to the lady behind the counter. He's like, she'll vacuum your sheets if you want her. What the fuck does that even mean? I get it. If she's a tweaker, I bet she does vacuum those motherfucking sheets too. But I don't need to know all that. Then he called me outside. He said, hey, you want to buy teeter-totter? The fuck do I look like? I didn't need the fucking teeter-totter. So I thought maybe I just didn't hear her correctly. And I said, what was that, sir? He said, teeter-totter. You want to get teeter-totter? Go up and down real good. I was like, dude, you look like you go up and down real good right now. Like, oh my God, get a fucking nap and a sandwich, please. Thought I lived in a nice neighborhood. But so I come down here and there's so many like pros to doing an out-of-town gig. But by far my favorite is that I don't live here. You guys don't know me. You don't know shit about me. You don't know my family. You don't know my daughter. You can't tell her what I do at night. Like, I gotta keep this on the fucking down low because I have a terrible mouth and I tell stories about things I would never want her to hear about. So yeah, she doesn't know because I don't want her to know all the seedy ins and outs of my night job. So right now she thinks I'm a prostitute. And it's so much better that way. I swear to God, all she knows is mommy gets dressed up late at night, leaves the house, comes back in the wee hours of the morning with tear-stained makeup and a little bit more money in my pocket. This way she at least thinks I'm getting some dick out the deal. Because I want her to respect me. People think I don't like children for some reason. I swear to God I do that. I do. I love kids. My daughter's actually in a parking lot right now waiting for this shit to be over so we can go chill. I'm kidding. I would not leave her alone in the car. She's got the dog with her. I'm kidding. She's not in the car. She's in jail. But I admit, I can see where it's my fault, because, you know, we raise kids, so when they fuck up, like, that's your fuck up. You raised them to be that little ignorant motherfucking fuck up. Plus, I did not think the cops was gonna search a 10-year-old. Holy shit. Oh, I felt bad for like 20 minutes, man. But she took it like a fucking fucking Jeannie, she didn't even bat an eye when I was like, I don't fucking know that kid. She looks shifty as shit though, you might want to check her, man. But it's okay, because it happened before she turned 18, and I put money on her books while she was in there, so we're square there. Yeah. Anybody in here got kids? Any of y'all? I bet y'all couldn't wait to get the fuck out and over here tonight, huh? Man, I know the feeling. Any of y'all got, like, little boys? Woo, are they not the weirdest little fucking nurses? Holy shit. I got a cousin who has this adorable little boy. Oh man, we call him Bug. He's so sweet. He's so cute, but he likes feet a lot. Like, when that's some serial killer shit, like, I don't feel comfortable, like, babysitting him, because I don't trust him. I don't trust anybody who likes feet that fucking much, man. It's weird. And so, I'm over at their house one night, and I'm about to pass out because before I got sober. And I'm asleep on the couch, and he went to sleep out there on the couch too. And I'm like, all right, we'll sleep out here on the couch. He slept down at the end with my feet. And so, I'm trying to fall asleep, and this kid's like, Desiree, yeah? I love you. I love you too, bud. Desiree? Mm-hmm. Can I touch your foot? No! Fucking no, little weirdo! You cannot touch my foot! Oh my god, go to sleep! Shit! So then I made the mistake of falling asleep first. And I wake up to this fucking Jeffrey Dahmer weirdo just rubbing up and down on my foot with his wiener. I do not advocate violence against children, okay? But when I say I slapped the soul out his fucking body, I mean, I must have popped up and seen it just a blur. And then he stopped and we're both looking at each other with big eyes because we all of a sudden don't know which one of us is actually the victim in this situation. I mean, he's little, like you never blame little kids, and I did fall asleep. I mean, I got that sexy ass tat on my foot I had on his face. Really, I was fucking asking for it. So the next day, I gotta fucking tell his mom what happened. That's the most awkward conversation you can have with another person, is explaining to them that their child is a fucking pervert, weirdo, and I need you to fix it real quick. So she has a talk with him, and now he understands. We don't do that, it's weird, we don't talk about it, we don't touch people. So we're all watching a movie one night in the living room, and it's all dark and shit, and we're all looking at the TV screen. Our homegirl, Amber's there, and I guess she kicked her shoes off to get comfortable. And we're sitting there in the dark watching this movie, and you just hear, oh my god, that tickles! I was like, oh my god, no! And I snatched that little motherfucker up and took him in the kitchen. I said, hey man, look, I gotta talk to you. I gotta ask you something. Look, I want you to be honest with me, okay? Are her feet prettier than mine? Oh, thank you so much, Lord. You guys are so great. I fucking love coming here. Oh, it's fantastic. Oh, man. People say that I'm kind of hard to read like guys. When it comes to dudes, they say I'm hard to read, and I don't feel like I am. Like, and I bet a lot of ladies hear that we feel like we make it pretty obvious what we're thinking. My face will say what I'm thinking, I don't have to tell you. Like, I'm not that hard to read. Or, just even in shit that I do, if I text you back immediately, I like you. I dig you. If I call you instead of just texting you, Oh man, yeah. Oh, if I give you a hand job, I cannot fucking stand your ass, but I'll probably need gas money. Because we don't give hand jobs to dudes we like. No, dudes we like get blowjobs and pregnancy scares. You guys are so much fucking fun. This is amazing. Oh man. You have no idea how happy I was when I got here and was like, oh yeah, we can talk about vaginas. Because during the drive here, I was like, Des, maybe it's too much, you don't want to get into the vagina portion. But then I watched everybody else before me, and you guys received it very well. So we'll probably talk about snatches for a minute. And, like, who's a fan of birth control? Yeah! I fucking love birth control. I'm such a fan. Do you know how many half fucking retarded, ugly ass, lazy bastard motherfucking babies I would have if it was not for birth control? I'd have a half cartel baby. I'd have a fucking half devil worshiper baby. That was crazy. Holy shit, I make great decisions. And I dated this devil worshiper dude. He's a fucking asshole, but that was probably more because he was a pillhead than the devil worship. He was he's from West Virginia. Great decisions. And he's a bona fide like pillbilly. This motherfucker. He would get all fucked up and he would pray to the devil so the devil would tell him what I was doing behind his back. Swear to God. I swear to God. And I mean, it was crazy. Like he tried magic shit. I mean, he was like Harry Potter with less teeth and more scars, pretty much. And so he would pray to the devil for the devil to tell him what I was doing behind his back, and he would call me just enraged. You fucking whore! I know all about you and them two dudes from the flea market, and I know about you and that new girl from work. Blah, 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 I fucking hate you. And I'd freak out and fucking hang up and call my mom because I'd be really upset. She'd be like, Des, what's wrong? I said, Mom, I'm pretty sure the devil is spying on me. Like, that is the scariest. It's a horrible feeling. You have no idea. Oh. I used to be a really nice person. I love that that's funny. Like, y'all don't know. I was really nice. When I was a kid, like, I wanted to help you. I wanted to join the Peace Corps because I heard they do shit that's nice. I can't really tell you what they do, but I heard they do shit that's nice. So I was like, I'll do that. Or I want to be a nurse. Like, I wanted to contribute and help people. That's what I wanted to do with my life. I swear to God, if you ask me now what I want to do with my life before I die, I want to make strippers fight. Like, oh man, that is a fucking dream and a half right there. You have no idea. Like, you already got the lights and the fucking music going that makes it more WWE, like family friendly for the kiddos. Oh, you get about 8 bitches out on the floor and the DJ throws a box cutter out in between them and it's like, there can be only one. You can lay money down on who you think is gonna win with lights on. You got your cash back in the strip club. That would be amazing. Red Bull and weed all day, I told you guys. Oh. My whole family likes strippers, really. I had a cousin, as soon as he got divorced, he started dating a stripper because that's what you fucking do. And, oh God, I can't see. Are there checks going down? Are they? I'm just going to remind everybody again, very politely, I don't want to berate you or anything, but if you could tip the wait staff. They have done a fantastic job tonight. They are working their asses off on a Sunday night, so you all can have a good time. So please remember to tip the wait staff. This has been absolutely amazing. They've been busting their asses. Oh, I forgot where I was going with that one. Oh yeah, so my cousin is dating this fucking stripper, and he calls me.
he's like, holy shit, Des, you're gonna love her. She's fantastic. Oh my God, she's so pretty and she's so funny. She's awesome. One of her titties is bigger than my whole head. What the fuck is wrong with her and her titty? Holy shit! Why should you just have one that's bigger than your head? Like, what happened to the other one? Was she like born that way? Is it a deformity? Or like someone didn't wipe the pole down enough and she hit it real fast? Shot off in the air, she came down, landed on her titty. Now she got one flat titty and one bigger than your head titty. Holy shit. Did she lose the stripper battle royale? Because I'm pretty sure it's not what the DJ meant when he said there can be only one. Never started a stripper fight like that, but I did get one girl to throw a glass ashtray at another. I was like, dream achieved. It was fantastic. My favorite thing to do at the club is to find like a dancer that I really, really, really like and walk up casually and throw a 20 at her feet. And pick up 19 ones and walk away. Oh God, they get so fucking mad. It is hilarious. It is fucking fantastic. But you know what? God love them because they work hard. And I respect anyone that fucking works hard. I have a little sister. She had never had a job in her life, but working fast food was beneath her, she felt. And you know what I used to do to pay my bills? Like, I was a home health care aide. I scrubbed old man balls to pay my bills because I had to. This was years before I became a home health aide, by the way. But I needed to pay the bills. And let me tell you, once you have bathed an old man, you never get rid of the phantom ball feeling in your hand. It might like go away for a second, and then just stop thinking about it, and then just... I fucking can't, man. Oh. But I cannot stand stupid people when they are trying to do their jobs. I once had to argue about cheese at a Subway with a woman working there, the sandwich place. She got to the portion of the sandwich where she said, "Do you want cheese?" And I was like, "Yes." And she said, "What kind do you want?" I said, "I want cheddar, please." And she said, "Well, we have this white and yellow shredded kind. It's very good on the sandwich." I said, "I'm sure it is, but I like cheddar. And if you could just put the cheddar cheese on my sandwich, that'd be fucking cool, man." And she said, "Okay, but it's just this is shredded, so it melts better. I think you'll like it better." And I said, "Yes, but I know that I like cheddar, and I would just like you to put that on my sandwich, please." And she looked me dead in my face and said, "Well, okay, but in my professional opinion." Swear to Christ, this is what this bitch said to me. In my professional opinion, you should get the shredded cheese. Did you fuck the sandwich? Did you just call yourself a professional? You wear a visor to work inside. It's not even a whole hat. You got a half a goddamn hat on inside. Do not argue with me over your professional opinion. I will put you over this goddamn camera right now. You will put some cheddar cheese on my fucking sandwich. Never in the history of employment has a professional worn a visor inside unless it was a professional actor. Please, somebody, so fucking professional. You have no idea. Oh, God. So yeah, I have issues with public people. my little sister just came out as being gay. And thank you, yes, like it was one of the proudest moments of my life. And I mean, not just because I'm so proud of her for being able to be true to herself and love whoever. I really cannot stand our super conservative parents. So it was like Christmas came fucking early. She did it on Facebook and they're on her friends list. Holy shit. It was the best thing that ever happened, ever, in my life. I have a daughter. This is better. This was fucking amazing. You have no idea. I have been waiting for, first off, they embarrass us on Facebook all the fucking time. All the time. My father is older. He likes to try to use hip slang, but he doesn't really know how to use it. Or in what context, or really what it means. I changed my profile picture one day, and it was fucking hot. Oh man, it was gorgeous. And everybody is commenting on it, like, oh, that's so pretty. Oh, you look great. Oh, you're so gorgeous. We love that. And my dad says, damn! Like 17 A's. Yeah, I'm glad she came out on Facebook. Fuck y'all, motherfuckers. This is the same guy. Okay. I go over to my friend's house one afternoon, my friend David and his sister Diana. And I go inside and Diana's like, guess what happened today? Guess what happened? I said, damn, bitch, you're excited. What happened today? Me and David was walking through Walmart and I saw his bum on a bench and I was like, hell yeah, bum sleeping on a bench. And David was like, that's just where he's dead. My dad has never been homeless, okay? I called my dad and I'm like, Dad, you did not fall asleep on the bench at Walmart. Are you fucking serious? I said, oh, God, Desiree, it's not like I meant to. I was smelling a book. You were smelling a book? Yes, they smell better when they're new. And I guess I fell asleep. It's not a fucking waiting room. Like, you can't just pick up books and read them until you lull yourself to sleep in the middle of fucking Walmart when you have adult kids and people know that you're fucking related to me. So yes, I'm glad she came out on Facebook. And my parents are divorced. They like to blame each other on who's fuck, because God forbid either one of them admit she was just born like that. No, it has to be someone else's fault. My mom likes to tell my dad, it's your fault. I told you not to keep those nudie magazines under the bed that kids snoop, and they were gonna find them, and you said it'd be fine. And I said, no, they're gonna find them. And you said it would be fine. And I was like, no, they're gonna find them. And you said it would be fine. And now look. You got one daughter that embarrasses us publicly, and the other one thinks she's a lesbian. I told you this would happen. My dad would be like, no, Aaron, it's just a phase. I'm sure it's just a phase. A phase? We don't have time for a phase, Larry. Do you not watch the news? Trump is president. She's gonna get deported. He's getting rid of the gays, Larry. He said he's gonna send them back where they're from. Jesus Christ, she doesn't even speak Italian. What is she gonna do? Oh, man. So my mother blames my father. Doesn't take into account that it might actually be her fault too. Once they got divorced, she, as an adult woman, thought she could hide things under her bed and her kids were not gonna find it. Holy shit, God. So, you can tell a lot about a woman by how long it takes her after she gets home from work to realize you've thrown all her dicks away. Holy shit. I've never seen my mom get that angry in my life. I didn't even do it. I swear to God it wasn't me. When my little sister was 8, it had scarred the shit out of her. So she gathers, I didn't know at the time. She gathers him up, she fucking throws him away. Mom comes home, she didn't pause or nothing. She walked through the door, walked to the room. This bitch started screaming so loud. Man, I said, damn, you must have been at work thinking about it, man. Like, you couldn't wait to get home. But I feel like my sister opened that satchel and was like, no, I like girls. Don't like girls from now on. So she might not have been born that way. I don't fucking know. Oh, man. So, went to the lady doctor. Oh, yeah, to get back on birth control. And, you know, before you do anything like that, they ask you a bunch of questions, like, have you had unprotected sex in the last 6 months, or how many people, da-da-da. And they added a question during my visit. And the doctor lady who I'd seen before was like, have you always been a woman? And I was like, yeah, fuck you, lady. Yeah, I have, as a matter of fact. Like, I know it's a little rubbery and wallered out, but I assure you, that is from years of being used for lady business, like taking dicks and hiding drugs, okay? I told that joke one night, and a transsexual individual was like, you know, Desiree, that joke is offensive to us. And I had never thought about it before, and he said, yeah, you're saying that, like, you think our vaginas are not as nice as yours. I said, well, I think you took that the wrong way, because I was just shocked she couldn't tell the tread was a little low on myself. Like, obviously, this is not a new vagina. Like, it's exceeded its warranty a couple times. And I feel like I was just offended by the way she asked me, because if she'd have been like, instead of saying, have you always been a lady, if she had just been like, girl, is that new? I'd been like, oh, this whole thing, no. I'm so flattered, though. You still got the new cooch smell, but no, this is seeing things, and so yeah, I don't make fun of sculpted vaginas. I think they're probably way nicer than mine. I guess I'm just a little jealous. Dating is hard for me. Super hard for me. I have no idea. I make bad decisions. Like, if I have a guy that really likes me and he's sweet and he has a job and he's respectable and he has a house and a car, like, fuck off with that shit. Like, oh, you're like fucking nerd. Like, no, man. But if you're kind of a fucking dick, and like you don't have a job, and like you don't have a car, we have to drive mine, and like we can't even really afford to go out on dates, we can just like play Xbox in your mom's garage and smoke all my weed. And like you've been to rehab 9 times and prison twice. Oh hey, Daddy. Like, what are you doing later if you're not locked up, man? Oh, I love it. I did have this boyfriend one time that I thought was just spectacular, and it obviously doesn't last. And I should have known in the beginning that it wasn't going to, because our first night together, I like to watch ghost shows, and we'd fallen asleep watching ghost shows, and his crazy ex, like, got into the house. Oh, yeah, you bitches know where I'm going. So, I open my eyes out of dead sleep, and I just see her shadow coming down the hall, and this bitch is crying, and she's walking, like, to the room looking like a fucking ghost of pussy past. Just, I'm gonna talk to you. Please, I have to talk to you. And I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I forget I'm 34 4 years old. And all of a sudden I'm like 15 and I don't know if that's your mom or if I'm in trouble right now when it gets here. So I just casually roll over and I'm trying to hide in the shadow in the corner of the bed. And I'm like, hey, this weird bitch, man. This fucking weird bitch in your room. Like, please handle that. And he jumps out and he sees her and he walks her out, and I assume that he's walking her outside to leave. And then I open my eyes, and she's walking down the hall carrying a blanket over her shoulder, and goes into the guest room. And he follows her carrying a pillow. Are you tucking this bitch in? Are you fucking serious? Really, motherfucker? Ladies, if that had been roles reversed, is that how that shit would have gone down? No. No, it fucking wouldn't. If I am laid up with my new dude and my crazy old dude sneaks in the house, I'm going to mace you before you get my name out of your mouth. Because I don't need a new guy knowing I'm affiliated with your crazy fucking ass, okay? It's still brand new. I don't want him thinking there's gonna be any weird drama. Like, you'll get in and be like, Dad, shh! Oh, no, Dad, shh! But Dad, shh! Shut the fuck up! Oh my God! Oh, do not know that guy. Oh man, that was a fun time in my life. We stayed together a little bit after that, and he ended up breaking up with me later because I'm an asshole. And apparently, it was not nice to laugh when I accidentally caught that baby on fire on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
But listen, you can hear the story. It's fucking hilarious. The kid didn't get hurt, okay? Because I would not tell the story if the kid got hurt. Believe me, I sat there and watched this stroller smoldering the whole time. And it was like, Jesus, please let that baby be okay so I can tell the story. Please, let this baby be okay so I can tell the story. Oh my God, please. So we're all over at his family's house for the 4th of July. And they are setting off the cannons in the street. And so there's a street with a cannon in the middle of it, and then right on the edge of the street, they like got their baby in a stroller and the other kids watching, because every adult who set off fireworks for every year, their whole life, knows that you put the children as close as fucking possible to the explosives. Are you serious? But hey, they ain't my kids. I don't want to jump in. I'm still trying to look like nice in front of these people. And so there's like 6 shells. And it goes boom, boom, 3, 4, 5. Every grown person knows what the fuck that means. That means that is now volatile equipment. We don't know if it's gonna fire in the air. We don't know if it's gonna explode right now. What we do know is that the dumbass they had in the street, the grown person who had these kids, you're allowed to have these kids, kicks over the cannon in the direction of the children. Swear to God, it goes boom, hits the stroller. Lady at the stroller ran the fuck off. I mean, like the mom, like she took off. Like now that I think about it, that couldn't have been her baby. There's no way that couldn't have been her baby. Because she left it like, fuck you, baby. I've been waiting to leave your fucking ass. Now I have an excuse. That bitch was out. And so the stroller was smoldering a little, and this woman ran over, and you know, when the baby is in the stroller, you fasten it and you pull it out. It's how you get it out. Not necessarily. You can, she grabbed the baby by her arm, shook her like this, and the stroller fell off, but her dress was smoldering a little. So this other lady ran across the street, she's like, son of shit, this baby. And the baby was fine, which is why I can tell you the story. She's absolutely fine. She got a little bit of shaken baby PTSD. But other than that, she's totally fine. You guys, have you had fun tonight? Yeah! Me too!
amazing. Let's give it up one more time for your headliner. I have to confess for a second, I said that I did say the wrong name. You all heard me do it. You heard me be an idiot, but I'm a blonde, a natural one, so I have an excuse. Until I was 13, I was very sure that the name of every bridge that I crossed was Bridge May Ice in Cold Weather. It made sense. I was like, yeah, Bridge May Ice in Cold Weather. What a beautiful name. How pretty. That's so true. Oh my God, it's been an amazing evening here tonight. Let's give it up for 106.7, The Ride, for pushing us so hard. The road song.